the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. This is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. I like this game, see you all after the game.
We'll see Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down, this could set him back. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's going to go down. Back inside 5-yard line. It's a sack. And bad start there. A big loss of first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Shotgun down for Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. Brady wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Don't for any offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's complete. He will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down around the 22. And he gets 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A short game that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. So on now is the Clemson man. Bradley Pinion put this one away. The all-pro Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard clock. Well done. And the Saints will take over with 1st down and 10. 3-yard clock. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. And this is caught with the ground. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. The first carry down. This is Alvin Kamara. This is up to the 33.
All right, Brad, I know we're early going here, but those kind of runs could open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. Great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6-yard pickup.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was second among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route-running ability to become a really big downfield threat. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Brady gives this one out to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you down.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Brady on target to Gronk. 1st down, Buccaneers.
That's the end of the first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Brady. This is caught on the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. First carry now for the backup to Sean McCoy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, getting 5 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Brady. It's got on the man. It's Gronkowski. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Brady to Gronk, a familiar ring to that one, and it's a Buccaneers 1st down. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady down the throw. Heavy rushing down he goes. Give the sack to David. Caught advantage by way of Canada. This has been a pretty sizable drive that had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, Brady. Pressure to Brady, and he goes down to Davis. He's the one that drops him this go around. That pass rush getting strong here, back-to-back sacks.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic 3rd and long after that last sack. Waiting for the gun. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. No one there to stop it. Gets it the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Saints offense heading out, and so much made of their playoff exits the last 3 years. But let's look forward to 2020. This team won the NFC South last year at 13-3, but it's a division that certainly is not getting any easier. What do you make of their chances of putting it all together this time around?
I think their chances continue to be excellent, and you have to wonder how they haven't made it to the Super Bowl in one of the past few seasons anyway, with this collection of talent and ability to strike from anywhere on offense. Drew Brees is back at quarterback. Michael Thomas was the best receiver in football based on production. They can do whatever they want on that side of the ball. And that defense continues to get better and better. I think this is a team that can contend for a Super Bowl title. And they've got a great shot at it this season.
At the 22-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And a reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Copen. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be rush coming, and he's taken down. Jakeem Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
I think it's overstating it to say that he came out of nowhere. But did anyone see 19 and a half sacks come from Shaq Barrett last year? And even after he became an acknowledged guy that you had to block, he still was able to get to the quarterback. He expects to continue on that level, and there he is, adding to his totals.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Inside the 30. Gets to the 25 before it's all said and done. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that, but that one big play, that can spark a big burst right here.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Now, Breeze again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
If Casey Pierre-Paul just manages to stay on the field and play 16 games, we could have double-digit sack numbers and then some, because over his first 2 seasons in Tampa Bay, 21 sacks, earned himself a new contract, but hasn't been fully healthy. If Casey Pierre-Paul is that guy, look out. We'll see more plays as we just saw there.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. To throw is Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he lost the football. It's good to his guys who get the football back. Tampa Bay. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now. Partner, less than 2 minutes ago in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. On fourth down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz. Field goal attempt. This from 25 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. And that one will go down to the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Well, drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room wearing something unfortunate and fall on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then we'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. The final shot before half for Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the game's all-time leading passer, Drew Brees. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself to try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It takes us for 3 to the 29. 3 yards there to begin the third quarter. They also lead by 3 points. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Saints.
Now Kamara hit the NFL, bang, double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone, but his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes it hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Brees going to throw. That on the tail. It's been stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2 to gain the lead.
Pretty nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing now is Williams. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. This is going to be the first down as the tackle's made at the box 35. And good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Good catch there by Emmanuel Sanders, and he's exactly who you want in your locker room and who you want on your team. He can integrate into an offense quickly. He joined the San Francisco 49ers in midseason last year and had a huge impact in their run to the Super Bowl. He's a veteran receiver that everyone respects, and yes, he can still play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brees. And it is incomplete here.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
35-yard line.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook is pulled the tight end with your target. And now it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being
Pressure too much. There he goes. The 305-pound Dominican Sue finding a path to the QB there.
I remember when I was a kid, all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they at dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No return here. Where will they slide? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Again, we see Tom Brady in the box set to take over. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that whole line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles of the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. Now he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency, Brandon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Looking for Carlos to play. But not before he takes it inside the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Brady on target there to Godwin. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets you to the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Brady. Finds this man, runs it over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Took till the 2nd half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 late at the 20. From right side, taken in by Godwin. A result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
My next teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would then go into a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now Brady again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down as close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I'm going to run the ball first down in this situation. Because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And the flag comes in as Hacker falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there. So I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. Well, try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. 4 yards on a touchdown grab. And the Bucks have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Ryan Succabon for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, Deontay Harris. He takes this nearly 25, just a little pass there, to 26. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. That's to his right back. It's out to him. It's right field across the 45. And a good beginning of the drive there is now get 20 and a first down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. Back at the 30.
Oh, you know, that did not feel good. Vita Vea with the sack there. And we know he's a big-time presence on the defensive line, especially against the run. But he'll surprise you with his quickness and his upfield agility in order to get to the quarterback. If you're blocking him, it's going to be a long afternoon or evening, a tough proposition.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Yeah, gotta figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. The gun, it's Brady. His throw is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. Now bring him 2nd down.
Open man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it. Don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air there. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That's incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Anytime a ball thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. He's not going to go anywhere. Goes to the markers. They'll stop him real short. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Just past the 20 about the 21. Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21 zone. Breeze of the Saints trailing 10-3. A minute 54 on the clock. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to his running back. He's going to get this one across the 30. The next way to start the drive, a gain of 12 with a 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
1st down now with that clock rolling. He's back to throw. The Saints is getting up to play. And they'll get it too short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got the hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they got to continue to move quickly.
Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Now Breeze. Check down in front. Across midfield inside the 45. Nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, you got to let with their opponent right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The Saints in a hurry up here. Clock continuing to roll. He'll look to throw. It's caught by Sanders. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now we get a quick timeout. It's number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze to throw. Throw away. He's taken down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw Breeze. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. He's taken down, reaching the 10-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Today's final score. Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. I'll be heading to the hotel. Charles, he's off to Bourbon Street. This would say so long from New Orleans.
Okay, we have it, the Buccaneers and winners against the Saints, 10-3, positive shooting. And I'll be back tomorrow with another live video. I think we're going to probably get start early in the morning tomorrow with a 3-day live stream to get one over. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Have a great day, everybody.